Hey guys, MKS again here. My last video, I hope it didn't offend anyone or anything like that, but no, I meant like, as far as I'm aware, I didn't think I broke any copyright rules because, like, I'm sure other people do reaction. I don't know if they asked the permission of the original person who made the original video, which they're reacting to. I mean, in the future, I hope to react to all possible videos on YouTube, possibly not the ones that are supposedly cursed. I don't want to attempt that, but yeah. So I seem to have lost a subscriber, so that's a shame. I hope I didn't offend anyone with that, or maybe they just thought I was boring. I don't know, but I try and keep it as real as possible, and like I don't edit as much. Sometimes I just edit the title. That's about it. But I don't normally generally tend to edit or anything like that. So I hope people will like the channel and all that. Maybe tomorrow I'll look into making like a trailer, either tomorrow or some other time. Due to my superstition of 13, I probably won't do it today. Anyway, I thought, because it's the 13th as well, as I say, I know it's not Friday, but it's still a 13th. So I thought I'd talk about some of the things I'm scared of. So hope this list will go well, kind of. But anyway, so some of my fears. I think you'll know I'm a chicken after this. Anywho, here goes. One. Sometimes, actually, I'm probably shouldn't admit to this again, but I'm afraid of life itself sometimes. That's quite, I think life's quite scary itself, but I try and be more positive. But that's one thing I'm afraid of. Two, I suppose I'm afraid of God or God's wrath, God's punishment, and that kind of thing. Three, I'm afraid of losing freedom or liberty and having to do things I don't want to do and things like that, being bossed about, stuff like that. Four, I'm afraid of crime or violence or that kind of thing. Five, I'm afraid of making a fool of myself, or even when I was at school, I was always like shy and nervous. Not sure if I should say I'm afraid of ladies too. Probably just my shyness, but oops. Hope I don't offend any women, by the way. But by the way, my channel will be, like, if it does well, we'll be supporting a lot of women. So please support me. I think that was five. Yeah. Six, I'm afraid of like natural disasters or bad weather, or when there's thunder or lightning, heaven forbid. I'm like quite afraid of that. I'm like saying my prayers, hoping that, and that kind of thing. Seven, I'm still quite afraid of flying, although they've managed to get me on a plane, but I still get nervous when I fly. I'm also nervous of my own mind, like my imagination. I'm afraid of what's in my mind, or just general fears. Eight, yeah, I suppose I'm afraid of being hated or things like that. And that's one of them. 9, again, I'm probably afraid of making a fool of myself. I also have this strange thing about paperwork where, like, I like to collect paperworks, and part of me is a bit shy or nervous about discussing that habit, and also about probably shouldn't admit to this, because if I've got any enemies, they'll probably do it just to wind me up. But like, I never like it when paper gets ripped up or anything like that. I like it to be kept as it is. I don't know if that makes sense, but like sheets of paper or receipts, even, or envelopes, I like to keep them as they were and then write my ideas on them, including top secret ideas and confessions and things like that. Again, I probably shouldn't admit to that, but and my hoarding habits, and sometimes people knowing about my hoarding habits and stuff like that. And 10, yeah, I'm afraid of like suffering more than I can bear, or other people suffering as well, or yeah, just negative thoughts and other people, living things, suffering. That's another fear I have. Yeah, so I think that covers point 1. Yeah, I'm a bit gutted I lost a subscriber, so I hope I didn't offend anyone. maybe they, as I say, maybe they just thought I was boring. But hopefully, in time, I'll get loads of subscribers. Sympathy, those are dyslexic and YouTubers of colour working together and stuff like that. So I hope to get loads like that. Anyway, peace and love, guys.